Hi, I'm RJ, and no, I'm not a doctor, and I definitely don't play one on TV, but I am going to be talking to you about gas. You heard about gas, right? Good, this will be short. Did you know that the symptoms of gas can include, but are not limited to, a lack of interest, a lack of sleep, a lack of desire, a lack of energy, a lack of will to live, and that if left untreated, people will spend thousands just chasing the symptoms of gas. But if I'm right, it may not have to be that way anymore. Because I got a box. This box. Huh? 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 Wait. Okay, so I think there's been a misunderstanding. I'm sorry. You think I'm talking about gas. No, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about gas. I'm talking about gas, as in the acronym. Gear Acquisition Syndrome. You know, like guitar players go through. Oh, so you know. So I can get back to the box? All right, good. So now, you want to know what's in the box, right? Well, the only way to know what's in the box is I got to set up the table. All right, welcome back. The only thing I did while you guys were gone was I moved out the table, set it up for use, and I cut the tape on the box so we don't have to mess around with that. So we're going to get right to it. I'm going to tilt you guys down a little. All right, they sent us a box of styrofoam. Yeah. All right. Let's try not to shatter this so we don't end up with it all over the room. All right. It's looking pretty good. Before I dig in, I'm going to take everything else out first. Save the best for last.
Sorry, jump packs, get rid of these guys.
Well, it looks like everything is all organized pretty well, which is good. And the fact that we got all this styrofoam, that's impressive. All right, so what we got here is we got a strap. It's probably gonna be just enough for a small person and not really someone like me. We got a cord with a pick. You see the cord with the pick. And there you go, right there. We need the Allen key for something. I'm sure that's just there for just in case.
All right, now we can get rid of the box. All right, now I'm going to tilt you guys back up. Let's see how this works. It's hard to get it so you can see my whole face here. I got a big head.
All right, that'll do. I gotta take half a step back from the table so I can get my whole head in. But other than that, all right. So far, this isn't too bad. I'm looking at the weight because Glarrys are known for the weight. All right. This one doesn't feel heavy, but it doesn't feel super light either. All right. It does feel like I would consider this light for a base, but not as light as you would expect most of these Glarry instruments to be. This is different. This wood is different. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, let me do it this way so you guys can see me do something. All right. Get the rubber band. This bag is like plastic meets styrofoam, almost. Oh, here you go, guys. I gotta say, right off the bat, this thing feels pretty good. All right, check it out. This is the reason this is a big deal. That's a Wilkinson pickup. That's not a cheap knockoff pickup. Okay, and that nut, that's not a plastic nut. That's a real bone nut. All right. And the other thing with this base was actually the body, they say, right? It's they call it premium basswood. I know that it's definitely a different wood or different variety of basswood than in their lowest end instruments, because those instruments are so light. They come in at like between 4.5 and 5.5 pounds. That's crazy light. Normally light for a guitar is about 6.5 pounds. Well, closer to 6 maybe. But you get my point. They're very light. This doesn't feel super light. It's got a little weight to it. So this is definitely a denser wood. Let's check the frets. Usually on instruments like this, you got to worry about the frets, right? Wow. They must have been doing some quality control and refinement and stuff like that, because that feels pretty good. That really does. I'm impressed. Way to go, Glarry. This is just initial impressions, guys, okay? So don't think this is going to be like a review. We're just going to do initial impressions here. I'm going to play around with this thing for a few days, and then I'm going to give you a review, okay? Wow. The neck doesn't feel super thick. I was expecting the neck to feel like a bat. It definitely doesn't feel like a bat. It feels like a bass neck. It doesn't feel super thick. It doesn't feel super thin either, but it's not a bad neck at all. I don't think so. This is my initial impression. I may change my mind later, but initially, it feels pretty good. The neck actually feels really nice. It looks good, right? And, all right. So right now, I'm going to take a quick second to set up. You might see this is edited, so I'm going to set up and I'm going to play just a little bit just to see how it goes, just to test everything out real quick. This is, after all, the first day I got it. I do have to check it out, make sure it works. Okay, so the amp is all set up, the bass is all tuned up. We're about ready to go here. Everybody, we're not going to be doing a deep dive here. This is just a one pickup bass. And this is not a review, so we're just going to get a quick taste of the tones, quick feel of the instrument, and we're out of here, okay? So, without further ado, it sounds pretty nice to me. I'm actually pretty impressed with this instrument. Out of the box, it feels pretty good. The neck is a little on the thick side, but not horribly so. It does feel pretty well finished. It's not finished as far as painting goes. It feels like they actually finished the sanding job for this neck. It doesn't feel unfinished in that sense. There's no finish on the neck, which I actually like. It feels nice. This is a maple neck. It can take being unfinished. The fret ends are really nice on this instrument. It really blows me away how nice they are right out of the box. I think the setup needs a little work, and it wasn't in tune out of the box, but you really can't expect that. But once I tuned it up, it was actually pretty close as far as the string height and all that goes. But it just needs tweaking, you know what I mean? They can't know what you like, so they get it close, and that's fine. So right out of the box, this is pretty impressive. the body. People like to wonder about the body on these things because the other guitars, the sub $100 guitars, are very, very light. Whatever it is, the variety of basswood that they use is different than this. And this one feels a little more solid. It's actually really nice weight for a bass. It is not heavy at all. It doesn't feel light. It feels really good. There was nothing to really complain about this instrument out of the box, and that surprises the heck out of me for a bass that's $160. But let me save something for the review. I'm going to play it for a week or two, and I'm really going to put it through its paces and get comfortable with it, and then we'll know exactly how I really feel once the new guitar smell is worn off, so to speak. If you like what's going on here, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell, and don't forget, in about 3 more seconds, you're going to start seeing boxes pop up here, and they're going to have more playlists and videos to watch, and by clicking those boxes, you really do help be the guitar player. So get to it. I'll see you at the cave. Take it easy.